My future mother-in-law accidentally tried on my wedding dress. What she did next changed everything about our relationship. My future mother-in-law broke into my apartment while I was at work, tried on my wedding dress, and sent herself photos. When confronted, she smiled and said, "I just needed to make sure it was good enough for my son, Justity." I left her a surprise that made her true colors visible to everyone, including my fiancé Seto. Catherine has always been difficult, making subtle comments about my cooking, rearranging furniture when she visits, and constantly reminiscing about my fiancé Estelle, Ryan's ex-girlfriend. I've spent 2 years trying to win her approval, while Ryan assured me that's just how mom shows love. Last month I found my dream dress, a vintage-inspired gown with delicate beading that made me feel beautiful. I kept it at my apartment since Ryan and I don't live together yet, hanging it carefully in my spare room closet. Yesterday I came home early from work to find my apartment door unlocked. Nothing seemed missing until I noticed my bedroom door ajar. The dress bag was unzipped, the gown slightly wrinkled. When I checked my security camera footage, I watched in horror as Catherine used the spare key Ryan had given her for emergencies to enter my home, find my dress, and try it on. She spent 40 minutes in my dress, taking photos from different angles, even sitting on my couch wearing it while texting. Before leaving, she sprayed it with perfume, her signature scent. When I called Ryan in tears, he was apologetic, but suggested maybe she was just excited about the wedding. He promised to talk to her but asked me not to make it a big thing since his parents were contributing to our venue. That night, Catherine called not to apologize but to suggest the dress was a bit young for me and she knew a seamstress who could make improvements. When I asked directly why she entered my home without permission, she laughed. Something in me snapped. I thanked her for her concern and hung up. This morning I visited the bridal shop and explained my situation. The wonderful owner let me exchange my contaminated dress for another, a completely different style, more modern and striking than the traditional gown Catherine had deemed appropriate. Then I wrapped the original dress in beautiful paper and delivered it to Catherine's house with a note. "Since you loved this dress enough to break into my home and try it on, I thought you should have it. I found something better, just like your son did, and your new dress." His mother had been crying, finally admitting to him what she'd done. He apologized profusely, saying he'd never seen this side of her before. His father, witnessing everything, has suggested they step back from wedding planning. Some boundaries aren't just about protecting your space, they're about showing someone exactly who you are when they violate it. I'll be walking down the aisle in 6 weeks in a dress Catherine has never seen, marrying a man who finally understands what I've been dealing with all along.